Do you know your hair has a type just like your skin? As we buy products according to our skin type to treat its needs, it is important to know what your hair type is so that you can buy products and treat them accordingly. This is something almost everyone ignores, or we can say underrated. Welcome to Beauty with Brain. Topics we're going to discuss in this video are: what is your hair porosity? Characteristics of each hair porosity, plus tips for care and products to use accordingly. Beginner's hair care guide, and lastly, Indian hair care tips. Let's get started with what your hair porosity is in just 3 steps. Step 1. Wash and clean your hair using shampoo. Don't apply any product afterwards, and wait until your hair dries completely. Step 2. Take a strand of hair and cut it between 3 to 4 inches, or just the size of your finger. Drop the strand of hair into the glass full of water. Do not push, stir, or do anything. Just drop it on top of the water surface and wait for 5 minutes. Step 3. After 5 minutes, check where your strand of hair is. If it's on top, that means you have low porosity hair. If it's in the middle, that means you have medium porosity hair. And if it's on the bottom, that means you have high porosity hair. Now let's talk about their characteristics, tips for care, and products to use according to each hair type. Characteristics of low porosity hair. They have closed cuticles, does not absorb moisture easily, easy buildup on hair, takes a long time to get wet and dries slowly, leads to dryness. Tips for care to keep hair healthy. Use steam or heat caps while deep conditioning. Steam opens hair cuticles, allowing moisture and products to enter. By putting your hair in a long-wearing style, such as braids, weaves, wigs, and buns, you are not only keeping your hair moisturized, but also sheltering from weather elements. Low porosity hair likely needs less protein than other porosities, so be careful with protein. Avoid using heavy products with thick oils and butters, which can cause buildup. Clarify often to avoid buildup. Products to use. The best oils for low porosity hair are jojoba, argan, avocado, and sweet almond oil. Look for shampoos with ingredients like glycerin, hyaluronic acid, sorbitol, and honey. For conditioner, look for protein-free and silicone-free product and apply them to wet hair for better absorption. Pause and take a screenshot so that you remember the ingredients and look for them as you're shopping. Moving on to medium porosity hair. This is an ideal hair type. As for characteristics, it is easily moisturized, retaining moisture well. Can lead to buildup, dryness, and over-moisturizing. Tips for care. Clarify on a regular basis to avoid buildup. Deep conditioning with heat is recommended. Keep protein in your routine to maintain balance, but it doesn't need to be in your daily routine. Use a co-wash or low poo. Avoid heavy ingredients like butter and heavy oil. Products to use. The best oils for medium porosity are black seed, grapeseed, neem, rosehip, and macadamia oil. For shampoo and conditioner, consider sulfate-free shampoo, hydrating conditioner with hydrolyzed protein, and hydrating styling products like leave-in conditioners and curl creams. Look for ingredients like shea butter and glycerin for moisture. And lastly, high porosity hair. Characteristics: gets wet easily, absorbs moisture easily, and loses moisture easily. Looks dull and dry. They get tangled easily. Tends to be frizzy. Tips for care. Use a leave-in conditioner to help your hair retain moisture. Use heavier products, such as butter and oils, to trap moisture, but don't overdo it. Use a co-wash or low poo and clarify regularly. Avoid using heat styling tools, and if you do, make sure to use a heat protect spray to prevent damage. Weekly deep conditioner or protein treatment with heat. Products to use. The best oils to use are castor oil, coconut, and olive oil. Look for shampoos with humectant ingredients like glycerin, hyaluronic acid, sorbitol, and honey. Use sulfate-free and silicone-free conditioners. Avoid heavy hair care products containing oil because they take longer to penetrate through the cuticle. Avoid using hair care products with sulfates, parabens, and silicones that tend to dry out hair. Look for products with protein, but don't overdo it. To increase the benefits of all the oils that were mentioned, they can be combined with these essential oils: rosemary, peppermint, tea tree oil. And here's a little tip: thank me later. On the side note, Make sure to change your shampoo and conditioner every 3 months so that your hair doesn't get used to it. Now moving on to the beginner's hair care guide. Things that you need to start hair care. Scalp massager. Gentle massage for 5 to 10 minutes daily. It's also best to use while shampooing and oiling. Bamboo hairbrush, gentle on hair and scalp. Satin or silk scrunchies. It prevents breakage and is gentle on the hair. Hair oil. Lightweight oil to oil the ends every night prevents breakage. Microfiber towel. Gentle on the hair, it works way better than a fancy towel. Satin or silk bonnet. Protects hair during sleep and prevents breakage. Good to use after oiling to lock in the moisture and goods. If you are thinking of starting a hair care journey, these are the only things you need. Do you wash your hair the right way? This is where a lot of mistakes happen. Here's the best hair wash routine, step by step. Wash your hair twice a week. Let's start. Detangle your hair before showering. Apply co-wash or low poo. Make sure all your hair gets wet before moving on to shampoo. Emulsify shampoo in your palm. Apply shampoo only to your scalp with a gentle massage for 5 to 10 minutes. Rinse. Double shampoo and rinse. Hair mask once a week. If a hair mask is part of the routine, then skip the conditioner part. Squeeze all the water out. Apply conditioner only to the lengths. Wait for 5 to 10 minutes. Rinse. Use a microfiber towel. Detangle your hair as it gets a little damp. Leave-in conditioner. Use a generous amount of hair oil on damp hair. Use a blow dryer or let it dry naturally. Style, and we're all done. This sounds long and stressful, but trust me, using hair oil has a lot of benefits, like helping with dryness and frizz, keeping hair shiny and detangle, adding volume, and holding style for a long period of time. Also, always end your hair wash with cold water. Now, last but not least, Indian hair care tips. I'm going to share the most famous Indian hair care remedy used by a lot of mothers in India. Take coconut oil, curry leaf, and fenugreek, boil on low heat till it turns brown, let it cool down, and then put it in a bottle or container. Use this 2 to 3 hours before shampoo. This is like a hair treatment used once a week. But before going all the way, make sure to do a patch test, as coconut oil is not suitable for all hair types. Hair oiling is key to long, shiny, and healthy hair. Here's how Indians apply hair oil as a treatment, once a week. Bamboo brushes hair from bottom to top. Scalp massage using a scalp massager. Massage your scalp daily to stimulate blood flow. Hair oiling. Heat some coconut oil to a warm temperature. Again, coconut oil is not for everyone. You may use any essence oil here, but do not heat it. Section the hair and apply oil from the scalp to the length of the hair, and then end. She is using a cotton pad, gently applying oil to the root and massaging. You can use fingers, but be careful with the nails. This is an Ayurvedic technique that was originated in India. Secure your hair with a braid or bun for 2 hours. Wash your hair with the routine I just shared. The results are incomprehensible. This method has been used since childhood in India. Buy Indian hair care products for better results with less money and time. Using henna instead of bleach or any other coloring method. Pressure point massage every day to reduce stress and influence new hair growth. Styling hair with long-wearing styles like braids. Never go to bed with open hair. Trim your hair every now and then. That was all for the video. Use the comment section if you have any questions or tips that you would like to share. Subscribe to learn more about your beauty. Like the video, and see you all in the next one. Till then, take care.